Welcome to Sunday Night S.I.P Party. S.I.P stands for Stamp, Ink, and Paper. Hello, my name is Michelle Carlson, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Eagan, Minnesota. I'll be posting weekly videos to showcase a stamp set from either the 2022 Mini January to June catalog, January to February celebration brochure, or 2021 to 2022 annual catalog from Stampin' Up! These projects are designed for the beginner and casual paper crafter in mind. I'll be making easy, simple projects that you can use any stamp set, ink, and paper colors to create your own projects. Today I will be doing something a little bit different. I will be mostly using the Celebration Items Sunshine and Rainbow Designer Series paper instead of a stamp set, which this Designer Series paper is found on page 8. And you can receive this for free with a $50 purchase. This also coordinates with the Rainbow of Happiness stamp set and the Brilliant Rainbows dies. I'll open that up. Here's the stamp set, and then here's these beautiful dies, which I haven't even had a chance to play with yet. The only thing I'm going to use from the stamp set is You Make Me Happy. Let's take a closer look at the Sunshine and Rainbows Designer Series paper that we're going to be using today. On the one side of the DSP paper are mostly rainbow type prints. This has clouds on it. And this is a fun rainbow, and these two things we're going to be using for our card today. Here's some other fun DSP. And here's rainbow and sunshines and just fun patterns that you can use for anything, birthday cards, thank you cards, anything fun to brighten somebody's day. Thinking of you cards. Here is polka dots and stripes. And on this side is mostly just subtle patterns with one color so they can coordinate with anything. So you have some swatches, and we're going to be using this for our card today. And another thing, and we're going to be using the sunshines for our card today also. Just some beautiful, just printed paper, some fun, some hearts, perfect for this time of year. And polka dots and squiggly lines. Is that great for a birthday party? Some bold stripes, and let's see here, there we go, and just some other fun pattern on that DSP. Please comment in the YouTube underneath my video or on my Facebook group, Michelle Stampers, by Friday, March 4th, and you'll be placed in a drawing, and I will announce the winner in my March 6th video, and you'll receive the Sunshine and Rainbow Designer Series paper. I didn't receive any comments for my February 6th video, so I will also extend the comment time to Friday, March 4th and announce the winner at my March 6th video. Now it's time to make the project. We are going to be making an easy easel card. It was inspired by a card swap I received from Lori Calise, I believe is how you say her last name. This is an easel card that she made, and then it stands up like this, so you can, with a bow, and then all her designer series paper matches. And I thought that was fun, and when I saw it, I knew I had to use the rainbow card on this. So all the measurements will be on my website, michellestamping.com. However, I just want to take a little bit of time to tell you what I have here. So this is 8.5 by, or this isn't, but it's half of 8.5 by 11, which I cut down the portrait way, or vertical, and so that would be 4 1/4 by 11. Then I scored it at 5.5, so we'll be, and then I scored half of 5.5 is 2 3/4. So then I scored it there, and you can take a bone folder and fold that down. And that's just your basic easel card. So, and then these are designer series paper that will be placed. One will be placed here, and this is 4 across, because we want a 1/4 inch smaller. And then this is 2 and 5/8, I believe. So 2 and 5/8. And this is 4 by 2 and 5/8. And then we're also going to put this, just like the other card, right here. And then we will tie a ribbon around it. Okay, so actually the DSP should be 2 1/2 by 4 to be fitting on this cardstock. I thought this was a little bit too long, and then I had to remeasure, so now it's 2 1/2 by 4, and like I said, all the measurements will be in my website. Also, instead of just taping this down onto the blue, we're going to tape it down on white paper so you have a place to write. Also, we're going to use some gold ribbon, and to save on ribbon, I just tack it on to one side, wrap it around, and then tack it on another versus wrapping it around the whole card. So we just go like this where we want it. So we want that to just go on the very top of the green like this. Okay, and then tape it on the other side. And we just take it off the roll. And then once this is down, and you like where it's, so it's not crooked, that's straight, then I would cut it off. Okay? And then we're going to wrap a faux bow. So you just go underneath that wrapped ribbon and wrap this end around that, to make a little knot. And that is that's going to help put your cardstock into place. Just like so. And I thought this needed to have a little bit of gold, like the gold at the end of the rainbow. Then we adhere the white onto the inside of our card. And then when you fold that up, that bow will hold that easel. Okay, so now that we got that done, we're going to work on the front of the card. So this is 3 by 3 inch piece of paper. This is a 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and that's just a layer behind this. What I've done is taken this designer series paper and just cut around to get my rainbow, which will be glued right here. And then there's another designer series paper with the clouds, and we have this fabulous cloud punch that you can find in the new January to June mini catalog. And I punched one out, but this is perfectly aligned, and I want the hearts one actually, to just line it up and punch it out. Make sure that gets properly punched. It's hard to do on camera when it's not right in front of your face. Just one moment. Okay, there we go. So then we have our 2 clouds. And one is going to be glued down, and then the other one dimensioned up. And that'll be the front of our card. So after we're done gluing the front of the card together, we are going to put this right in the center of this card. Maybe move it up just a little bit because we're going to put our sentiment right here on the bottom. So kind of where you kind of eyeball, so I would say right about there. So all you need to do is put adhesive on the bottom half or bottom part of this card, because we want to make sure it pops up when you do the easel card. So we don't want adhesive on the whole thing, just on the bottom part right here. What I like to use is tear and tape so that it holds easier and holds better, because of all the lifting, you want it to stay on. And I think right there was the other part. And you just put it on and tear it off or cut it off, depending, and just give it a rub, and then take your pick tool, unless you can take it off with your fingernails. It just lifts up and takes that paper right off. You can throw that away, and this can bend over because it was off the paper a little bit. Again, peel that off, and then again, you kind of know where your stickiness is, where the tape is. Kind of center it on your card below that folded line so that the tape is below it, and then your card goes up, and then you have your easel card. So let me see if I can you can see it better that way. So alright, we're almost done. So the next thing we're going to use is going to stamp our sentiment. And we always had these extra strips of paper lying around, because when you make 5 1/4 by 4 inserts, you always end up with extra strips of white paper. But they're perfect for sayings like this. And I'm going to be using, I think this is Pick a Banner Punch, I think it is. And going to be using this punch just to make a decorative end on it. So what you can do is slide it in here, and I always turn my punches upside down, especially to make sure it's even and lined up in the middle and it's not wiggling around, and then punch it out. Now I want to give you a trick on how to make this even on this side. So you're going to take the piece that you punched out, line it up so that where you want it, or where you want the V, and then just take a pencil or something. Well, let's grab a pen so you can see it, and make a line, and that's where you're going to cut. You can just take a scissors and cut that, or take a trimmer. I'm just going to cut it off, cut the excess off, and that's going to go away when you punch. So again, take your punch, and there you go. You make me happy. And then I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. And I ran out of dimensionals, so actually we could just do a whole row here. So I always use every bits and pieces of my dimensional so make sure you don't throw these sides away. Use those also. I'm just going to, I didn't have it very long, so I'm just going to add those on the ends. Take that off, the back's off, and then put it down below right here. Now you could add bling or something like that too, but I just didn't want to do that at this time. And so here is our easel card. So here's the front, and then when you open it up, you can write your message on the inside, and then they can pop it up like this so that they can, see your pretty card. So here is our 2 cards. Here's the one I made prior, and then same thing, and then here's the one we made today. So I think that they turned out really cute, and it's easy to do and very fast. You will find the measurements and product list on my website, michellestamping.com, and click on the S.I.P party. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to be yours and help you with any paper crafting supplies you may need. If you would like a catalog, please email me at michellestamping@gmail.com. All of these links are below under the video for your convenience. Also, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the bell icon so that you are notified when I post a new video. So here are some other cards I made. This is exactly like this one except horizontally, and this is kind of the first card I attempted to make. And then I thought, oh yeah, I was going to make an easel card, and so I just converted this into that. This card is a card I received from my upline, Rachel Tessman, and she used this, the S.I.P paper also, more of the rainbow stripes with the cloud punch, and then she did punched out with the cloud punch the saying for the sentiment, with the sentiment. Also, if you can see, this white paper has a glitter effect to it. This is a new mother of pearl paper. It's so gorgeous. It's in the new January to June mini catalog. And another card I received from my upline, Rachel Tessman, and she used the rainbow dies out of the rainbow glitter paper that's in the annual catalog. Also, here is again the mother of pearl S.I.P that is so gorgeous. Oh yeah, maybe you can see it like that, and the glittering. Hopefully you can catch that. And then also punched out with the cloud punch with their sentiment. So very cute. Hope you enjoyed this project, and if you make a card, please feel free to add it to my comment underneath this video. I would love to see your cards and what stamp set and paper you used. Thank you for watching, and happy stamping!